Hi everybody, this is AJ with GetInspected, and today we are in Toronto and we are looking at this 2015 Mercedes Benz ML550. It's got 71,000 kilometers on it, black, beige interior. Overall nice condition. I did paint thickness verification on the whole vehicle. I saw no spots of repaint. Everything seems to be original. There's no major damage. There's a couple of little scrapes and bumps here and there, but nothing too big at all. Mostly will come out with a buffing probably. There's a little bit of damage, a couple scratches here in the passenger rear corner. The driver's rear corner. A couple of scratches, like something was rubbed against it or bumped into or something like that. But I don't see any extensive damage past that. Taillights are in good shape. Very minor rubs here and there. There's little marks in the black paint. Nothing too big, a little scratch right there. It's a couple on the dog legs by the door. You can see this is the rear driver's side door. There we go. The rest of the driver's side's in pretty good condition. That's just some dust or dirt. No issues. Steps are all pretty good shape. Nothing's broken or anything like that. All seems pretty good. Do a VIN verification while we're here. And it does match in the door. So we come over here to the front. We see a couple of, again, little tiny minor scrapes here and there. Nothing too big, not too many chips or anything from road use. There's a couple here and there, but nothing too big. Headlights look good. Hood is nice without any chips or issues. All looks pretty decent up here. Front fascia is in good condition. There is a little rub that happened on the passenger side front. You can see it because the glare. I got better photos of it, but it's very minor, like a kind of just a brush, but it is from the sensor to this body line here, and there is a bit of a chip that's been touched up right there. Didn't make anything misaligned or anything, so it wasn't major. Panels all look pretty good. There are a couple scrapes, again, by the back door on the dog leg from people getting in and out. As you can see, a couple of chips there. That's the passenger side back door. Some of these here. Other than that, though, most of them, I think, with a good buffing will come out and look pretty decent. All the windows are original windows, by the way. So you see all Mercedes windows throughout. Check them all. Original windshield, and I don't see any chips or scratches or anything on the windshield. We look at brakes and tires. We start with the passenger side front. This is a Continental, produced in 2018. Pretty decent shape. There's about 7/32 of tread left, and there's also a nice even tread wear. Over here, I don't see any damage on the undercarriage. All the boots for axles, etc., all look good. Struts look good. No leaks or damage that I see under here. Looks pretty good. Rims are in decent shape. No big curb rash or anything on this one. A little bit of corrosion starting on that center cap, as you can see. And it is equipped with locking, with a wheel security lock. Front rotors are decent. They're okay for now. There is a bit of a lip here, so I would recommend a replace next time you do brakes. The pads are in pretty good shape. I'd say there's about 65-70% left on these front pads. It looks pretty good. Over here, we look at the front. Again, everything looks pretty nice under here. No signs of damage or issue. Go to the rear. Under here, Undercarriage on the right side, it looks pretty nice. All the plastic is in place, nothing's broken, no major issues. Along with suspension components back here. Oh, better view in back, but everything does look ship shape and pretty good. Here we are. Rear tire is a matching Continental, a 2018. Looks pretty good. Rim looks nice. Little sticker or something there, but no curb rash or anything like that. Treads are about 7 to 8 30 seconds, and look pretty good. No strange tread wear or damage to the tires. This center cap, a little bit of corrosion, but not too much. Rear brakes, again, rotors are okay. They're not gouged or anything. There's a bit of a lip. And rear pads are pretty good. They're a little bit more in the front. I'd say there's about 80%, 85% on those. Under here it looks pretty nice. Rear suspension components, again, no real signs of issue. No major rot or anything like that. Everything looks pretty decent. Doesn't look like it's been off-road or anything like that. Here's the driver's side wheels. They are matching Continentals, produced in 2018. This tread is about 7 to 30 seconds. Looks pretty good. Again, no signs of issue. Same story as the rest of them, a little bit of corrosion on that center cap. But other than that, no major issues. Couple of little tiny marks on the edge here.
Yes.
Rotor, same story as the other side. Good, but there's a little bit of a lip.
Is it possible?
And about 85% of those brake pads. Under here looks pretty good. Again, just like the rest of the undercarriage, all looks pretty clean. No issues. Have the driver's side front, last wheel. This one is a matching Continental, produced in 2018. Does have a little bit more tread than the rest. I think this one was about 8 to 30 seconds. But it also looks good with no signs of issue. Brakes match the other side. Decent rotors. Little lip, but nothing too big, and about 65% of that pad left. This rim is also looking pretty decent. A little bit of corrosion at center cap, but nothing too major. All pretty decent. We'll go to the interior now. See what we've got. Start in the back. Storage compartment looks pretty good. See no signs of major use. Here are the front, some original summer floor mats, and also original Mercedes-Benz all-season floor mats for the front. You'll see there's aftermarket 3D floor mats in the front. That's why these are separate. There's that. We'll look at the carpet. Side rear carpet looks pretty nice. No signs of issue. Does have the original emergency kit here. Spare tire underneath. Looks good, never used. And the jack, everything is in place. As well as the spare tire, the wheel lock key is in there. The security, this glare is killing me. Security thing is good. No rips or tears or anything like that. Headliner back here also looks pretty nice. As well as the tailgate. No major issues. And the automatic closing. I'll put this back in. This does also work as well, just as it should. All the other electronics also seem to work as they should. I saw and found no issues. Interior overall is in very nice condition. Really found no issues with the interior. I'll show you though. This is the door panel on the passenger side rear. Looks pretty good. Wood grain looks nice. No kick marks or anything. Looks pretty clean. Rear seat looks nice. No signs of wear and tear. Seat belts all look good. The seat does flip up and fold down as it should. I'll show you real quick. So all it does what it should. It is equipped with a rear entertainment system. On both sides, DVD players are there. Everything is in here. This disc player is in here. There is our factory headphones in the rear seat. All looks pretty good. Under here has factory mats. And the carpet under there looks good as well. So no signs of issue under there. Really have no issues with the interior of this vehicle. It looks pretty nice. These privacy shades are all pretty nice. Work as they should, nothing's ripped or torn, anything like that. Passenger side front. This door panel looks pretty nice. All this controls, nothing's weird or sticking or broken. Everything seems to work as it should. Here's this 3D printed, well, not 3D printed, just 3D brand floor mat, and the carpet underneath looks nice as well. I took them all the way out for photos, but for video, it's gonna leave it there. Glove box looks good, no kicks or scrapes. And in the glove box is the original owner's manual, as well as 2 remotes, presumably for the rear entertainment system. There's one there, and there's one there. So everything is there as it should be. Wood grain on the passenger side looks nice, as well as the dash top. Really no signs of issue there. Go to the driver's side. This door panel looks nice, with no issues. Privacy looks good. No kick marks or anything. A couple of white marks on the speaker grill, but nothing too major. Seats on this side look just as good as the other side. Not much use back here. Cup holder looks good. And these seats also do flip back, just as they should. Flip forward, however you want to put it. So everything does work as it should. This seat back looks good as well. No issues. Carpet looks good under here. Front. Driver's side door looks pretty good with no major issues. Couple of little foot marks here, but really nothing, barely noticeable. This looks good. No rips or tears. All the controls look good. Everything looks pretty nice. And again, seat controls all seem to work. There's a little bit of wear, dirt showing on this bolster. Nothing too major, but just showing that it is a used vehicle. That's really the only sign of dirt in the interior. Again, looks pretty good over here. Carpets look good underneath. Pedals look good. Dash top is nice, no damage, anything like that. All this stuff looks pretty good. Center console. There's this door, maybe help with the glare. Nope, I guess not. Here's a key. It says 1 of 2, so there must be another one. Console looks good. It does have heated and cooled drink holders. Wood grain out here looks nice, not cracked or damaged or anything like that. Console top looks good. No issues. Let's have this extra tray. Everything's in place as it should. So I did just start the vehicle. It's nice and quiet. 71,473. All looks pretty good. Went through all the electronic functions. AC works, heat works. All these airflows work. So everything seems to work as it should. It's on hot right now. All that works. Like I said, the drink heating and cooling. There's cool, there's heat. It also seems to work as it should. All these buttons, everything works. You can hear the radio. So everything seems to work as it should. Navigation's there, radio, disc, phone. So all these controls seem to work just as they should, as well as this interface. This seems to work as it should too. You can see all this working. So everything seems to work just as it should. All windows work, things like that. It also has a moonroof, or sunroof, whatever you want to call it, which everything seems to work. And the privacy shade for that is in good shape as well. We'll close it real quick. I took pictures. But it all looks pretty nice. All this seems to work just as it should. Vanity mirrors, etc. We'll pop the hood real quick. See what's under there. I also saw there were no codes that present in the computer. Everything seems to be doing just as it should. Here's it running. No noises that aren't usual for these V8s. I saw no major issues here. Belts, hoses, everything looks pretty good. Tested your oil, which is back here. Came back with a green light, so we are all good there. Coolant, which is in here, looks good. Could use a little bit of a more coolant mix. It's I think negative 24 was the mix ratio. Battery lugs are here. Tested good, sitting at above 12 and charging at 14.8, I believe. So mechanically everything looks pretty good. As I said, the computer shows no signs of reset or any codes present. We're going to take it on a test drive, make sure everything works well. There you have it. It's 2015 Mercedes Benz ML550. As usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.